On the trade front, South Korean exports posted yet another high on the back of chips during the first 20 days of this month. Our Baek Ju-hee has the numbers.
Korea's exports during the first 20 days of July hit a record high for the period. The surging export value of semiconductors, which jumped nearly 2.8-fold from last year, led to overall export performance. According to preliminary data released by the Korea Customs Service on Tuesday, outbound shipments reached $54.9 billion. This marks a massive 52.3% surge compared to the same period last year, surpassing the previous record of 36.9 billion set in 2024. Daily average exports jumped 62.9% year-on-year to $3.79 billion, even with one working day fewer. Semiconductors accounted for 40.3% of Korea's total exports during this period, up 18.4 percentage points from a year ago. Chip exports soared 180.6% to $22.1 billion, benefiting from rising memory prices and robust demand for high-bandwidth memory and AI server SSDs. Exports of computer peripherals reached $2 billion, surging by 231.9%. By destination, shipments to major trade partners expanded across the board. Exports to China soared 94.1%, while shipments to the US, Vietnam, the EU, and Taiwan grew by double digits. The top three markets, China, the US, and Vietnam, accounted for over 50% of total exports. As a result, Korea posted a trade surplus of $12.2 billion for the 20-day period.
Strong semiconductor sales, mid-4% Chinese economic growth, and a stronger yuan are driving exports to China. Moving forward, it's likely that China's share in Korea's total exports will continue to rise.
However, experts warn that as Korea's export growth heavily relies on semiconductors, a reduction in tech investments driven by AI profitability concerns could directly hit the country's export performance.
However, the AI bubble debate in the U.S. remains a concern. If AI firms fail to deliver expected profits and cut spending, South Korea's semiconductor export growth is bound to slow down.
Meanwhile, imports also rose 20% to $42.7 billion, driven by higher purchases of chips, manufacturing equipment, and crude oil. Baek Ju-hee, Arirang News.